はい、どうもこんにちは、三浦でございます。今日はですね、今午前中です。午前中から、とりあえずバスケのコソ練をしながら午後から何やろうかなというのを考えたいと思っております。ゲームしながら考えます。コソ練でございますね。
with penetration. Now here is Lawson, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up.
ユタジャズは52勝3敗でシーズン戦ってます今。3回だけ負けましたね。
And checking out Denver, they're 5 spots away.
When I look at Denver, they've made some very good strides when you compare this squad to last year's team.
Well, you think about the expectations, Clark, coming into this season. I mean, I think people thought they would be okay, but no one thought that they would be this good. And now all of a sudden, there's a lot of optimism surrounding this team. I mean, they've excited their fans, and I think they've got a lot to look forward to.
なんかシュート入んねんだよな。
Easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Robinson with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Robinson dishes to Lawson. Elbow shot. That doesn't go either for Lawson.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Burks' shot is good. Burks has got his first 2 points of the night.
Heads in there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
So it's Denver now. After the made shot from Jordan.
こうやってコソ練を毎日やってるわけですよ。なんかね、午前中にね、ゲームをね、やるのはね、すごいいいです。ナイスシュー。あ、持ってきたね。午前中にゲームすると頭が回り出すのと、午前中から遊んだんだから午後頑張ろうって思えるっていう。クソクソが。
Jazz leading by 10.
Being well coached, disciplined, and really working hard and being unselfish in order to get good shots.
2 on the clock.
来い。ああ、惜しい。ナイスリバウンド。
Favors got 9.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. And defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed.
お昼ご飯どうしようかな。
Lawson kicks to Fareed. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
お昼ご飯あれ買ったんですよ。グルテンフリーのホットケーキミックス。だからホットケーキ作ってみたっていう動画もいいなと思いますけど。あーっとブロックされた。それもいいし、あ、でも牛乳あったかな。来い。ナイスシュー。牛乳なかったかもしれない。牛乳使うホットケーキミックスだったらダメなんで、ちょっとそれは確認します後で。お昼はじゃあこの間いただいたラーメン、インスタントラーメン食べて、それも作ってるとこ動画にしてもいいけど。よし、ナイスリバー。なんでやねん。今日はまずゲーム終わったらバスケしに行って、
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you
シ
very
ュート
much.
練習の映像を撮って、
Really appreciated their activity
で
in the post today. I
そ
mean,
れ
their
終わ
movement
ったら
down low has been great.
Yep, ball movement, player movement. They're generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
あと何取ろうか
Call
な。
that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. You can see the leadership qualities on display
通
right
販
there,
で
guys.
It's all
買っ
about
たもの。
communication, Kevin. You can't have too much of that as a team. And he's really leading, trying to gather his guys together.
Clark,
もういい
Well,
し、
I agree with all of that. I mean, when you're talking about orchestrating your offense and defense, that requires a lot of communication, understanding where people need to be and what everybody is doing right. And if mistakes are being made, those things have to be pointed out as well.
Jordan with it. Robinson picks him up. Now, here's Burks.
おっ
Coming
と
off a 21-point game is
体流れとる。
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Now, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Something else they've done right
あ、
so
さっき言ったっ
far
け
from
あ
the
の
get-go tonight is run. I
なん
mean,
か調子に乗ってね、
so much of their offense has come off
シュー
the
トフォー
fast
ム
break.
をね変えたんです
Robinson
よ。
goes in.
そしたらなんか入りづらくなっちゃって、
Cannot hit. So Utah will take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Boy, you take a look at that Celtics
What
team.
up?
That's one they'd really
Nice
like
pass.
to have.
シュートフォーム戻そうとしたんだけど、前何だったか分かんなくなっちゃったんで、もう今迷走してます。
Boston dishes to Robinson.
せっかくこそ練してるのに。
Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Robinson's got 6 points. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The drive by Jordan. And it
Nice
gives
shoot.
Utah. An emotional appeal to these fans to start making some noise.
And here they come.
今日は
Nobody is better.
私の所属するユタジャズのホームコートです
It's
か
an
らね。
amazing connection he has with this crowd. It's obviously rooted in performance, but he's got a special charisma that lights the fire of this building.
Boston outside.
よっし
They
ゃ
get。it back. 2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own
ブロ
hands
ック
this
した
past
ぜ。
month.
多
These
分
are the
2回
top
ブロックしたんじゃないの
scorers at their position. Take a look at Jordan, leading the league in
パスかよ、
points
ボ
per
ケ。
game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value.
And through the first
前
half,
半終了です
Guys, I'm here with Derek.
決まったことなんだっけ
It's a big effort for you in that first
メモってかない
half.
と
Did
忘れる
Coach
な
call on you to come out here and be productive early on?
バスケ
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
昼ご飯
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
何やろうかな。
and we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get the
Yeah.
job done tonight.
Just absolute
Right
domination in
there.
this one for Jordan. He has
Good luck,
29 points and 3 denials.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
唐揚げ食べたい。
So on the floor for Denver. Down low, it's for
Nice.
Nate Robinson is out there with Lawson, and it's changed.
Call that play can be
こ
tough
の
to
ゲーム
judge.
やり始めてから修行したせいで
6 to shoot. Lawson dishes to McGee.
あー惜しい。
Lawson with the assist. McGee's got
カットイン
6
する面
points.
白さを学んじゃいましたね。
Pretty much a lock when they're able to get the ball into that position inside.
Favors passes to Jordan.
練習
Good.
He has really punished these defenders today. No
これこれ
matter who's been on it,
The doctor in their last game against the Warriors got the job done. He had 52 points and rounded out a solid overall game, playing lockdown defense and finding open
ああ
teams.
ざるそば食いてえ
Numbers
な。
like that are rare to see by any player.
美味しいおそば食べたい。
Always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
そっちパス。
Count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Lawson kicks to McGee. And so he draws the foul on the
すいません、今
shot
自分
to
っ
the
す。
line to shoot two.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Nuggets sit statistically in the NBA right now. Third in steals. Never materialized.
Passes it to Jordan.
来い。ナイスシュー
Very quick points for him on that possession. Jordan's got 38 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Nuggets have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field.
ヘイヘイヘイヘイ。あー、ラジオ撮んなきゃな。
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Robinson passes to McGee, stolen by Kansas. Jordan kicks
ナイスパス。
and down it goes.
うー
Threw off a wonderful assist.
Guys, that's
いいパスだったな今。
ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in
素
transition.
晴らしいパスでしたね。
What they wanted, the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy
Yeah.
points out of it at the other end.
Boy, the prettiest
その
play
アリ
in
ウープが通っ
basketball
ちゃ
to
うの。
me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on. He's in the top 20 in the league, so a guy who can really take care of the boards for you.
And let's look at his phenomenal field goal percentage again, Steve. I mean, that's really a function of good
よっしゃ、ナイ
teammates,
ス。
a good system. But
ブロ
most
ッ
of
ク。
it is just taking good shots and making most of them. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your
そうね、
hands up
動画
as
に
the
したい
defender.
ネタはね、いっぱいあるんですけどね。
To the right side.
例えば三浦が持ってる着物シリーズ。
They get a hand on it. Gallinari with the steal.
ああ、
Here's Hamilton. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
That's as easy as 2 points
着
as you
物
could ask for.
を普通の普段着として着ようかなみたいな。
Simply need to just stay the course, Kevin. That's it.
It's been a good course so far.
Yep.
The Jazz have
その
shot
紹介もしたいし、
75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Free throw good, Jordan. Denver
あとお家にあるそのアンティークの小物結構いっぱいあるんですけど、
both of them.
それも紹介する動画も撮りた
And
いし、
here's Lawson. 12 points for him.
あとは
Shot from
もう
16.
単純に
No good on the
通販で
shot
買い
from that
まくった
time.
やつね。2、1、
And three from Jordan.
あ
That's not gonna go. Substitution here for Denver. Terrell
さあ
Arthur
もうあと
checked
1分
in for
43秒で試合終わるぞ。
Beasley comes in for Wilson Chandler. Fournier is checked in
最後
for
まで
Nate
しっかりね。
Robinson. And it's Foy in for Ty Lawson.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Jordan sets the pick for Jefferson. Pass to Buchanan. Plenty of space. And
Nice
there's
shoot.
another one for the Jazz.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah. And in what's been a solid season, to say the least.
またブロックしたぞ。
Push their win total now up to 53.
You know, this is the third consecutive matchup for them against these guys in the season series. It just seems to be a really good matchup for them.
Yeah, it does, and there's one more game to play in
しま
this
くりじゃね
season
えか。
series, and barring any major changes to their team, I
ダブル
think
チー
the
ムだ。
sweep will be in order.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for the Doctor. You can set a tone with defense, and that is exactly
取ら
what
れ
he
ちっ
did
た
with
よ。
how he protected the
最後ま
rim.
でしっかりだよ。
50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Boyd dishes to Randolph. Here's Arthur. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. It's stolen by
あ、取れた。
Boyd.
マジか。
Here's Beasley. Beasley can't get that one to fall.
That's one he knows he should have made.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Jordan, kicks to Jefferson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Buchanan. Jordan dishes to Rush. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6.
決めろよ。ナイス。
Drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Here's Foy. Can't
は
make it.
い。
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
勝ちましたね。大勝ですね。
You had your best scoring game in the NBA thus far. At what point did you realize that it was going to be a special night for you?
インタビューです。NBA 入りしてから最高得点を記録しましたね。どの時点で今夜は特別な試合になりそうだと感じましたか？最初の数回シュート決めだったりだな。あんたが質問した時だよ。俺はいつだって特別だぜ。お前が感じた瞬間の味、なんでこんな高圧的なんだ。はい。
Really, after the first few went in, I was feeling good. But I didn't change my approach. I just let the game come to me. Nights like this are what I'm striving for, though. So hopefully you'll see a lot more games like this one in the future.
勝ちました。全然決まんなかったね、今日やること。まあ、これ終わる頃には決めて、ソーシャルメディアを見て終わりましょうかね。25日かな。はい、普通の感想でしたね。はい、じゃあ終わりたいと思います。今日はこれからバスケしに行って、帰ってきたら昼ご飯の動画を撮って、多分撮れると思うんだけど、撮って、で、小物を紹介か、着物を紹介する動画を撮って、紹介動画。で、なんか一応ね、どうしようかな。そうだね。まああとあれですね、小田くんから動画編集し終わったやつを確認してくださいっていうのが来てるんで、それを確認して、でラジオ原稿考えてって感じにしようかな、1日。はい、そういう感じでやろうと思います。午前中のこそ練兼今日やることを考える動画でございました。ありがとうございました。またね。本日もご視聴ありがとうございました。この動画もしよければグッドボタン、そしてチャンネル登録もお願いします。またお会いしましょう。